This is Jordan,
Jake,
and David.
we're Them Evils, and that just happened.
Hey, what is happening, guys? It is Front Row Joe, and we are in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, off the coast of Mexico.
Where the fuck are we?
And we're at Shiprocked 2019. This is the 10th voyage, and this is your first time
Our first voyage.
being on the boat. So how's it been so far?
It's been incredible. I mean, very little, very little sleep. Just reckless abandon in all directions.
Well, let's go ahead and go around the table and introduce yourselves to those that don't know who you are. We'll start over here on my right.
I'm Jake. I was trying to think.
He plays bass.
name?
If you didn't know.
What's my name? You're my sister. No, I was trying to think of James Franco in that one movie,
Spring Breakers.
Spring Breakers. What's his name in that? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
He's
but
basically Riff Raff.
yeah, he's basically Riff Raff. What's up? I'm Riff Raff. You're listening to fucking Funk Inside with Bruno, baby.
And
I'm David, and I play drums in Them Evils.
I'm Jordan, and I play guitar, and I sing in Them Evils.
awesome. And again, first time on the boat. Happy to have you. Understand too. Well, let's see. Let's back up.
Rewind.
The last time we saw each other,
I was sober.
you sort of, kind of, but it was you guys were on the opening bill for Zach Sabbath. Now a lot of water under the bridge, a lot of water under us right now too.
No pun intended.
What has been going on since then? Can you remember?
No. Jake can.
Just we're writing a new record right now, so that's kind of been the thing. That's 100% been the thing. So we've been touring, doing like little weekend runs. We did a bunch of runs with Steel Panther, like little West Coast runs. Yeah, like little one-offs here and there with them. Just writing, man. So
We're not used to being home for so long, so it was something that we had to get used to.
A lot of being cooped up in the same room together for very, very consecutive long days. So, yeah.
So let me ask you about that, because everyone has their own, way that they bake a cake, if you will, their own type of recipe, how they put things together. What is the process for Them Evils in writing and recording?
For us, it's. I mean, I write a lot of riffs. I write a lot of riffs, and then we kind of just come to the jam room, and then we make those the songs, and then these guys come in with the dynamics because they're the rhythm section, and I come in with something and like hey, I'll give them this, and they're like, oh, we should do this. That sounds better. And then we throw a vocal melody and add some lyrics to it, and we fucking make a song.
It starts with his riffs for sure.
Although this time around, I would say it's a little different, considering we might end up going the full length throughout this next release, and so
Instead of EP.
yeah. I mean, we've been writing that for a while, but I feel like this process has been more like we'll all have our own personal song ideas that we'll throw together instead of just him. But
It's all me. It's all me.
But I mean, it's cool though. Every time has really been different. There hasn't been a consistent formula, but it's cool though because it's like an experimentation for us. Just learning new shit all the time.
So where are you in the process? Are you recording? You said you get together in the jam room. Are you recording?
It's more just like demos. We're just recording to our computers and recording through Logic, and just coming up with like ideas and changing them, and
And we're also shopping
trial and error
producers.
kind of shit, So
Yeah.
but it's coming together very well. We got a lot of good stuff. We got a lot of good music. We have to add the vocals and the melodies, but we have a lot of that. But what we have is just, we're like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
So we want to share it with everyone.
It's a little different too.
It's different. Yeah.
That's great.
So we got a counterpoint here. You don't think so? Why not?
No, I think it's the best shit we've ever written. So I think it's dope. It's different though. It's not like I don't know. Not that there's like a stereotypical Them Evil sound now, but it's different for sure.
Well, let's talk about your performances. Well, you've had one performance already on the main stage, absolutely incredible, and a little different take on stage diving for you, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, so we played the first night in the Eagle Lounge, and I broke my wireless system, where it's like usually that's never happened in my entire life. Of like the 10, 12 years I've had that wireless system, where I could just, no, it already broke, so it already happened. Knocking on wood wouldn't help, but
For the next one.
yeah, for the next one. But so I like, that's a normal like Guitar Center run, you know, that's like easy fix. And of course it happened on a fucking boat where I can't go replace the cable. So when we played the main stage, I had to do a regular instrument cable when we played, which is like, for me, is like something I haven't done in a really long time. And I was like, well, fuck, if I can't run into the crowd and play, I got to do something else that's different. And so I just looked at these guys. I was like, fuck it. At one point in our set, I'm going to throw my guitar down and just run and junk fucking cannonball in the jacuzzi. And so I did, but...
He originally wanted to do the water slide, but they didn't open it.
Yeah, true.
Our set on the main stage, there was a complete audible. We just changed the whole thing. We're like, how can we cater to the crowd and just keep them pumped? We just switched the whole thing up and just did our thing.
Yeah, you did some AC/DC and then ended it with Ace of Spades, right. Motorhead. Unbeknownst to you, you had one more song, so you played the last song in your.
We thought they would have kicked us off.
All right, so again, forget Wikipedia, forget the magazines. What do you say your particular brand of rock and roll is?
Balls out rock and roll. Modern rock with the classic roll.
That really? Was reversed. Classic rock with a modern roll.
Yeah, I just woke up.
It's okay, we're getting there. It's been a long day. We were in Mexico.
One of the songs that you included in the set was a newer song, Practice What You Preach. Mm-hmm. What's the inspiration behind that?
It's kind of like a song that's, you know, bottom of the barrel, and you kind of just rise and say fuck off to everyone, you know? It's just one of those songs where you're at a low point and you have something to say, and then pretty much it's like, don't fuck with me. So that's what the chorus means. Yeah. Don't throw your stones at me, don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from.
So what's next for you guys?
As soon as we get back, we do like a little South by Southwest run that we haven't announced yet. But right after that, we just go into the studio. Who fucking cares? Yeah, we're doing a South by Southwest run, and then finish off our new record. So we've been writing a lot over the past year. We've had a lot of time off. So when we get back, it's just kind of polishing off all that.
Yeah, so you're gonna hunker down and get it done. Good, awesome. Is there a particular release date that you're looking towards, or just whenever it's done?
Not really. We're in the middle of figuring out the producer and everything. How many songs are gonna be? It's all sort of up in the air right now. But I hope we get something out this year.
Yeah,
we will. Like I'll say maybe fall.
January.
Yeah, I know.
There's 11
late summer, fall.
Caught that. I love that Mike caught that. 11 more days in this year.
He's keeping you all straight. That's his job. He's good at his job. All right, last question. We always end with this. We didn't end with it with you guys because we had to get going out of the rain or whatnot. But we always like to ask what your that just happened moment has been up to this point in your career as Them Evil. Something that sticks out where it's something epic happened and you're like, wow, that just happened. And I'm going to go with the
an individual question.
Yes, sort of? We're going to go individual. So be thinking about it. I'm going to start with Jordan. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it was when we were playing a festival. I don't know where exactly, but Blasco was watching us side stage, and he said it was louder than life. Jake knows. He's good with locations. And yeah, just not the calendar. And he was just like, "Hey, sign my tits, side stage, walk." And it was just like, wow, this is the fucking bass player for Ozzy. And all the cool fucking bands like Rob Zombie and all the other shit he's done. So it was just like, it was badass. It was one of those things where like, oh, we're on the same playing field as these guys, you know. So
Yeah, that is cool.
no,
That is cool.
it was amazing.
David, what about you?
Welcome to Rockville last year when we were going to catch Billy Idol side stage, and we got turned away because our credentials weren't good enough to get side stage for Billy Idol, which is silly. But we turn around and Dave Grohl, Foo Fighters, and Queens of the Stone Age are all right there at the bottom of the stairs for us to walk right into. And I mean, Dave Grohl and Queens are my biggest musical inspirations when I go to write and whatnot. So yeah, I couldn't even talk to a single one of them. I was so starstruck. Just like, oh, just all of you guys in the same place at once, you know? I couldn't really contain myself. That was probably my favorite point of my career so far, just running into my hero.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
When he came out of the closet.
Yeah, listen, like my dad and I, and we, no, probably today. I mean, I got my hair braided today. That just happened.
Today was
That was a weird fucking day. He woke me up at 8 in the morning and was like, let's go. And we just went to a fucking bar immediately as soon as we got into Cozumel, I don't know, wherever we were, and just got drinks right away. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get my hair braided, because like growing up, like I've seen like my sisters and cousins like all come to places like this and get their hair braided. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be that basic white chick who just gets her hair braided, and I did it. So to me, like, all that shit's cool. Obviously meeting like idols and shit is way cooler than what I'm talking about, but like, you know what, for me, we're creating our own legacy, so you know what, people are going to be stoked when they hear about Them Evils and the dude got his hair braided on Shiprocked and they were there, so that just happened, so we're creating that experience for people.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about too. And I know there was a lot of chatter after your set on the deck stage, certainly after you cannonballed in the jacuzzi and played in your watermelon inspired undies.
Thank God I wore underwear yesterday.
And so
He doesn't wear underwear.
yeah. Okay, so
I love that he knows that, by the way.
you guys are tight, right?
We've been in a bus together for like 4 to 5 months in a row, so.
So you would know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So you would
We
know.
row in a boat.
Yeah, I got that. I picked up on that. So guys, certainly appreciate it. Thanks again. Of
course,
Welcome to Shiprocked. Very happy that you guys are on the boat, and for that just happened. Front Row Joe, again,
Rojo, baby.
Them Evils,
I love that name.
and that just happened.
That just happened. It just happened, baby.
Something happened.